up and did the B-Dot.
Y'all didn't do that.
This crew right here,
Because you gotta said today like B-Dot wasn't coming back, like we ran him off, but you never told us that he was anything but a guest who was coming for a little while anyway. So I didn't think it was anything to run off.
Okay, what that got to do with coming up with like a cool little saying like, I don't know, the energy's so good, I don't know where the bad energy be at.
Just be disappearing.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Cats be here, and then they be here, and then you look up and they don't be here no more.
On the Joe Budden podcast, Joe Budden took real issue with the way his cast members seemed to celebrate the fact that B-Dot was no longer part of the show. Speaking of B-Dot, after showing up and putting in work for a few weeks, the man has completely vanished from the lineup. And listen, with a resume as deep as B-Dot's, it is genuinely shocking that Joe Budden wouldn't find a way to keep him around. I mean, this guy has done it all. Spotify Green Room, told Elliot to start a podcast, and has stacked up more interviews than most people in this space. So what does the show look like without B-Dot in the building? One thing I couldn't help but zero in on is that during his final episode on the Joe Budden podcast, B-Dot was unusually quiet, barely saying a word. So naturally, I started asking myself, what was really going on behind the scenes? Then, as Chatterbox pointed out, B-Dot allegedly told Joe that if he's going to be there for the interviews, the money conversation needs to happen. Hold up, because that right there could be the entire reason he disappeared. Or is this all just content over everything and B-Dot is about to pull up again real soon? Also worth noting, he was out in California doing an interview with Rick Ross, so maybe that explains the absence from the show. But then you've got Mona, Mark, and Ish. Why did they lean into a joke that felt that pointed and that personal? Were they genuinely happy to see B-Dot not come back? Look, I don't have all the answers, but B-Dot definitely ruffled some feathers in that building. That pod has put out in a very long time. It worked because Tyrese is a natural content machine, and he knows exactly how to play with a room full of people. I don't even think Tyrese took any of it seriously. He was just out there vibing and having fun with the cast. Even that Imani confrontation, when I watched it all the way through, felt more like Tyrese playing around than actually trying to come at anybody. But you know how it goes. The moment jokes start touching people's accomplishments in media, even the most harmless energy can flip real quick. Still though, great episode overall and one they should use as a blueprint going forward. I also think Mona Scott showing up was a major throwback moment because she was literally instrumental in getting Joe into the reality TV space in the first place. Seeing her look at what Joe has built and say she's proud of him, that he's a genius, that was a real full circle moment. And honestly, it makes you wonder, if Joe hadn't pulled it off the way he did, would he still be the punchline everybody made him out to be back then? With all that said, drop your thoughts in the comments about B-Dot, his run on the show, and whether you want to see him come back. You could swap B-Dot out with a number of solid rap journalists, but he now has Joe Budden podcast credits on his resume for about 6 weeks. So the door is not completely closed. He could come back sharper, more prepared, and ready actually to build with the cast this time. And if I'm being completely real with myself, deep down I do think B-Dot will be back. You don't put in that many episodes and just disappear forever.